Hello, my friends, and welcome to another edition of Car Talks with your host, John Clement. That's me. Right now, we're having a blizzard here in Utah. It is snowing like Eskimos is supposed to be running around here. But it is now 2023, January 2nd, a whole nother year. Can't believe it. It just doesn't seem real sometimes when you realize how time passes and how it flies, especially as you get older. You don't realize the value of time as a youth, but as you get older, you're getting closer to punching that ticket, and you realize how valuable every day, every hour, every minute is. So today's topic is something that always comes up. I've been an entrepreneur for a long time. Started several businesses, sold several businesses, still doing entrepreneurship, teaching entrepreneurship. And my thesis, my premise is that entrepreneurship was the past, but it is also the future. And it's also the key to many problems people have with a lot of stuff. People upset about taxes, start a business. You don't have enough money, start a business. You're having problems when you're married, start a business. Businesses are what makes the world go round. So why not join the club? But the question always pops up, well, John, if starting a business is so great, being an entrepreneur is so awesome, why don't everybody do it then? Why is it so many people just continue to work a job? Well, I'm going to answer that in a few parts on these series. And I'm going to give you one answer right now and break that down. One of the main reasons why people do not choose entrepreneurship and instead choose to work for someone else is because entrepreneurs have a different mindset. And don't mind me, I'm looking at my little note so I don't miss anything. But entrepreneurs have a different mindset. Their mental game is different than your average everyday worker. And I'm going to explain how. So, as an entrepreneur, you are in control and you have responsibility for your income. Gonna say that again. You have control and responsibility for your income. Not your salary, not your wage, your income. Which means if I want to make $10,000, I have the control to actually choose how and when that happens. And if it happens, it's my responsibility. See, if you have a job, you're not in control of anything. You can work some overtime, possibly. But what if you go in and they say, well, I'm sorry, we're going to let you go. Now that income is gone. You have no control over that income. You can work a little overtime, but you can't say, you know what, I want to get $10,000 this week. You can't. They're not going to pay you. Even though your salary might be $100,000 for the year. If you want that $100,000 today, you can't get it because you have no control. Also, it is your responsibility as an entrepreneur for the income you make. It's yours. So if you actually are responsible for all the decisions. So if you lose, it's your fault. If you don't make any money today, it's your fault. Most people don't want that type of responsibility. They hand that off to an employer. The employer now says that your time is worth this much. So if you give me that time, I guarantee to give you this. There's no guarantees in entrepreneurship. That's what scares most people away. So you are responsible for your money. And most people don't want to be responsible. Most people don't want to take control of their lives. They're happy just being a sheep running around, taking the scraps and craps from all their employers. Okay, number 2, reason why people don't choose entrepreneurship and their mindset, how the mindset works. Most people can't handle delayed gratification. A lot of entrepreneurs work for years and years and years before they actually start seeing some profit from their business. Sometimes it takes, the average, they say it takes 5 years for a business to get out of the red into the black, which means profitable. Most people can't wait that long. We're in a microwave generation. Everybody wants their stuff right now. So if they go to work, they know they're going to get a check. They go to work, get a check. Go to work, get a check. As an entrepreneur, you might go to work, 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 go to work. And that process might repeat itself for years before you actually start seeing a profit, if you are a good entrepreneur. Now, there's bad entrepreneurs that'll go out there, make $10,000, spend $20,000 on product, take that $10,000 they made and go buy a brand new car, but they still owe $20,000. I've seen it, and more importantly, I've done it. So, as an entrepreneur, you have to wait. You have to wait to get your money. You have to wait to be paid sometimes. Sometimes you have to take everything that you make and put it back into the business. Current business I'm working on right now is this food business. All of my profits go right back into the business. I buy new equipment, buy new inventory, buy stuff I need, invest in people and products and stuff that I need. And then, and only then, maybe a year or so later, I can look at doing something for myself from the business. But I'm not even worried about it right now because it's not, I can delay, okay? I can wait. Most people cannot wait. Okay, another reason. In entrepreneurship, you have to plan. You have to have a vision, a business plan, and a plan, and you have to work that plan. You can't just haphazardly pop up in the morning and go, you know what, I'm just going to go work for 8 hours. You actually have to have a plan on how your business is going to work, how you're going to make money, how you're going to serve your customers, where you're going to be going in the future, how it's going to progress. You have to have a plan. Most people don't plan. Most people don't have a vision. Most people don't have goals. They just go haphazardly about life like everything is go-getty and it's going to happen for them exactly like they want. And life doesn't work that way. But that's the life of an entrepreneur. Most people can't handle that. They can't handle sitting down and making a 10-year plan. Well, they don't even know what they're going to do today. That is a problem as an entrepreneur. You can't operate like that. That's why entrepreneurship is not for everyone. You ask people, planning also deals with numbers. You got to have your numbers correct. You don't know how much it costs you for your products. You don't know how did you come up with your price for your goods that you're selling, how much inventory you need, what's the taxes you're going to have to pay, taxes. This is about planning, it's goal setting, it's keeping track of stuff, it's planning for the next move. Most people cannot do it. That's why most people are not entrepreneurs, because when you have a job, you don't really have to plan a whole bunch. You just go to work. Sometimes you'll get your check, you pay your bills. Not a whole bunch of planning and thought has to go into it. You know how much gas you need maybe, but most people don't think and plan on the level of entrepreneurs. All right. There's a difference also between value and price and profit and pay. The average worker does not understand value as much. They understand price. So if you find a car and they say you're gonna pay $25,000 for this. Most people don't understand. How, man, why trucks are going up? Why are they so expensive? Because, for one, the cost of the goods to manufacture. Secondly, what will that truck allow you to be able to do? See, value comes in what it allows you to do or what it removes from you. That is value. Give you a good example. You go to Alaska in a snowstorm and have a big cup of ice. That ice is valueless. There's so much cold and ice and snow around, it's not worth anything. But take that same cup of ice to a desert where someone's been walking for miles without any water, sweating till now they don't have any sweat. That ice is invaluable. It's the same, but most Regular people don't understand value. That's why they argue with businesses about price and they haggle, and because they don't understand value. All they understand is price. How much is it? Not how much is it worth. Okay? Profit and pay. Businesses operate on profit, not pay. When you get money, that is not pay to a business. That is income. That is some money, but it's not profit. You don't know what profit is until you remove all of your expenses from it. Most regular people who don't have a job, all you get is pay. You see your pay after taxes, but a business has to account for all of the expenses. Then they see whether it was profitable or not, whether it was worth it or not, whether it was valuable or not. Most entrepreneurs value freedom more than anything. And money is just a way to be free. There's financial freedom, and then there's time freedom. If there's a difference in them two also. A doctor could be making $500,000 a year, but he got to work, 80 hours a week. He's on call all the time. So there's a difference between just having money and also having time freedom. Me, myself, personally, I love time freedom, and I also love financial freedom. So freedom is valued more. Most regular people would rather stay in bondage. That's the opposite of freedom. So if you'd rather stay in bondage, that's the most mindset of just regular people. Entrepreneurs think about freedom, having the ability to do what they want when they want. Everybody else, you get your 2 weeks vacation. And finally, entrepreneurs see opportunity. Most regular people see inconveniences and problems. Where you see a problem, an entrepreneur has seen a way to earn money. That is an opportunity for an entrepreneur. That is a big difference in the mindset. So the more problems and the bigger problem the entrepreneur can solve, the more money they make. So that's all I have right now. Just wanted to let you know. I'll talk to you later.